Hi everyone, my name is Lily and I'm going to show you behind the scenes of Meccanoid Gang 1. Here I am standing with the robots from the first movie. So the reason that Meccanoid G15 Chaos doesn't have his right arm is because I was trying to fix it because his arm was like cranking, it was stuck. So I unscrewed it, I couldn't screw it back on, but then it gave me an idea if I could make it into a horror movie. He looks pretty upset about his right arm disconnected. I feel bad for him though, but it makes him look way cooler in the horror movie, don't you think? The way how Delivery Bot was moving by itself is that I was controlling it with this controller to make it look like it was moving by itself. Here's Baby Yoda. Whenever I push down his head, he uses the force of gravity to lift stuff. He's also pretty cute. I think he agrees with that. Here's Hey Hey from Moana 1 and 2. He doesn't really do that much. There's a button on his wing right here that causes him to move and make loud chicken noises, like that scene in the movie where he did the jump scare. Here's Robot Dog Pixel. He's just a dog that likes to have fun. I've never really acted before in a movie, but it's really fun to act in it. I had two other actors in the movie. There's my sister Stella and my brother Dean. They're really good at acting. The movie Five Nights at Freddy's inspired me to come up with Meccanoid Gang. Since Five Nights at Freddy's 2 doesn't come out until December 5th, I thought, why not make my own spooky robot movies while you wait? That way, you'll have something scary and fun to watch, just like Five Nights at Freddy's. The way of how I was moving Meccanoid is that I was hiding every side of the camera while moving his arm and his head. I also told him what to do. Meccanoid, forward, backward, if you're wondering how there was scratches of blood on my arm that Meccanoid gave me in the movie, I used a red marker to draw it on my arm to make it look like it's blood from a scratch. If you're wondering how the lights were flickering, I used a desk lamp and there's a button that I press fast to make it look like it's flickering. There's an app on my phone that I use for editing the movies. It's called UCut Video Editor. It has so much sound effects that I use for the background and some special effects that I can use for fade in or fade out. It's really amazing actually. The cool thing is that I didn't need a script for this whole movie to write down with. I just came up with the expressions on me, Stella, and Dean's faces, and I was able to come up with movements for the robots. I'm just really good at it. If you're wondering how I came up with the title name for the movie, I looked at the robots and with all of them together, it looked like a gang. So I thought I could name it Meccanoid Gang. The way of how I used dust on the shelves that was around the toys is that I used some stuffing to wrap it around them to look like the whole place was abandoned, filled with dust and old. That's all from Meccanoid Gang 1 from behind the scenes that I've shown you. Hope you all liked it. I'll show you Meccanoid Gang 2 next time.